So hey loves, and welcome back to my channel, guys. So in this video we are going to be breaking down the YouTube monetization policy as well as restrictions. We're going to be talking about how to get the 4,000 hours of watch time and the 1,000 subscribers threshold as fast as possible, and we're going to be breaking down how many views you need to get as well as how many videos you need to upload in order to get those views and to reach that threshold faster. Now, what I really want to do is that I really want to kind of dissect this and break it down, so that way you guys can have an idea of how many views you need to have as well as how many videos you need to upload in order to get those views, right? So I feel like by doing this, you have a clear understanding of what you need to do, how many videos you need to upload, how many views you need to have. That way it's easier for you to set targets, goals for your YouTube channel. Before we start, I just want to say that I know that you're probably frustrated. You're probably thinking that you are losing out on hundreds of dollars or even thousands of dollars because of this new restriction. Well, I just want to let you know that you are not. To be honest with you, you are not, and I'm going to be showing you why and telling you why at the same time. So YouTube put out a statement saying that 99% of people only lose about $100. I used to think that for 1,000 views or 1 subscriber, I'll make, $10,000 and all of that. And when you're starting off with YouTube, you have such high hopes until you really dive into it and see it for what it really is. First of all, I was in denial. I didn't want to believe that until I really actually checked my analytics, and guys, it is true. Just to prove to you guys, I'm going to just open it up so you guys can really see what I'm talking about, so you can understand. So my first year on YouTube, I'm almost hitting the threshold. I have 3,994.6 hours, and I had almost 80,000 views, and we can see that I made $150. So again, it varies. It could be $100, somewhere around $100. This is how much I made for the first year of my YouTube channel. So now that you've seen my analytics, you're probably going to lose somewhere between $100 and $200 depending on what your CPM is. So yeah, guys, that is it. And I know from a creator's perspective, it is so annoying and it's so frustrating, but from a business perspective, I totally understand, because again, you are joining the YouTube partnership program, and it is sort of like YouTube's way of saying that you need to kind of invest or prove yourself in order to become a partner. So now that I hope you have a clearer perspective on this, now I want to move forward and really break this down to you so we can have like a target and goal, because I'm someone who is so key on setting goals and targets. I like to be as specific. 4,000 hours seems like that's like 240,000 minutes. It seems like a far-fetched, like it just seems impossible to achieve, right? So what I want to do is to help you break it down to a layman's perspective, so that way you can have a set, specific, smart target. Cool? All right. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, we're going to be now dissecting and figuring out how many views you need to have, how many videos you need to upload in order to get and to kind of pass this threshold. All right, guys. So what we're trying to get to again is the 4,000 hours of watch time as well as the 1,000 subscribers mark. Now we're going to be figuring out how many videos, how many content, how many views we need to have based on your own channel. We're going to get a little bit mathematical here, just some basic calculations to figure out an estimate. What I want you to do now is to bring out your phone, your laptop, whatever it is you're using right now. Maybe open up a new tab, or if you're watching on your laptop, bring out your phone. Open up your YouTube Studio Analytics, your YouTube Studio over here. If you guys don't have this, pause this video and download it. You need it on your phone. It's a must. I live here, I breathe here, I eat here. Now that we have our Studio app, there are 2 things I want you guys to take note of: your average views per video, as well as your as well as your average view duration. That's your watch time. So in terms of figuring out what your average views are, lots of ways to figure that out, but personally for me, I like to do it manually. So I just go over to all my videos and scroll through to see like what is the average of my views, like what's the typical amount of views I get per video, and that usually lies somewhere between 2,000 to 3,000 or 5,000 views per video. But let me just say my average view is somewhere around, let's just say 3,000 views per video, right? That's my average view, right? Let's just say that, use that as an example. Now we want to go over to our average views duration. So I'm going to scroll over to my video performance. This tab here kind of tells us how our content is performing. See my average view duration, and that is about 4 minutes, right? Let's just say my average view duration is 4 minutes, and that's how long people watch my videos, right? So now we know how many views we get per video on average, and how many or how long people watch my videos per video on average. Guys, so we're going to be doing a little bit of subtraction, addition, multiplication, division over here, just so we can get like an estimate of how many views we need to get, so that you guys can really understand this. So we're going to convert the 4,000 hours of watch time 2 minutes, making it 240,000 minutes. That's a lot. What I want to do now is divide the 240,000 hours of minutes, which is a lot, and divide that target by my 4, because 4 is my average view duration, right? And when you divide that, we're going to get 60,000, right? So meaning that 60,000 is the amount of views, or the number of views I need to have in order to reach that threshold if my average view duration is 4 minutes, right? So if your average view duration is 3 minutes, you're going to need 80,000 views. If it is 5 minutes, you're going to need 48,000 views. And if it is 10 minutes, you're going to only need 24,000 views. Okay, so the higher you retain people on your platform, the less amount of views you're going to need, if that makes sense. So I just want to say that on average, you're going to probably need somewhere between 40,000 to at least 100,000 views in order to hit that threshold. So let's just keep that in mind and have that as an average or target, just in case your average view duration fluctuates from time to time, from video to video. So keep that in mind as well. I want you to use your own average view duration to figure out how many views you need to get in order to hit that threshold. Now in my case, I need 60,000 views. So now that we know how many views we need to get in total, we're going to figure out how many videos we need to be creating, or how many videos we have to create in order to have those views. Guys, I know this might seem like it's a lot, but just be patient with me so you guys can really understand it. Now we know our target views. Now we have to figure out how many videos we need to upload. Okay, so what we want to try and figure out is what your average views are. So what you can do is to go over to your videos, see on average how many views you get per video, and use that as your average. So for me, I'm going to be using 2,000. That means for every video content I make, I get somewhere between 2,000, 3,000, but 2,000 on average, right? Go on your video page. If it's 100, then write the 100 there. If it is 200, then write the 200 there. If it is 500, then write the 500. But in my case, it is 2,000, right? If it's more than 2,000, also write it there, because again, we're figuring it out based on your own channel performance, right? Now, we want to divide our target views by the average views we get. So that is 60,000, remember, 60,000 divided by 2,000, right? So we're going to get 30. Now what this means for me is that I need to upload an average of 1 to 30 videos, an average of 1 to 30 videos, and then consistently have an average of 4 minutes of watch time, as well as 2,000 views per video, right? And the reason why I said an average of 1 to 30 videos is because, guys, your first video might literally blow up. Like your first video can get 1 million views, which means you get monetized almost immediately, right? However, if you have a consistent growth, if you have a consistent number of views, consistent number of watch time, this might fluctuate. You might only need to upload 10 videos, you might only need to upload 2, you might need to upload 33 videos. But again, this is an average. This is a target for you to kind of focus on do the calculation based on your own channel performance and figure out what your own average is, and then know what you need to really focus on in terms of creating like a plan, a target, and all of that, guys. So in terms of subscribers, I don't want to go in depth with that because that is a broad topic. We're going to cover that in another video. But in terms of subscribers, I feel like once you start getting views and once you start getting good amount of watch time, it is so easy, or it's easier to convert those people into subscribers as long as you're delivering quality and valuable content, right? It's something I always focus on and it's something that's very key, right? But what I like to say is that on average, you should be able to convert 1 to 2% of your viewers into subscribers, guys. Just 1% or 2% of your viewers. If you convert 1 or 2% of your viewers into subscribers, you already have that threshold eliminated. Done. Okay, so let's say I converted 2% of my 60,000 viewers. That means I would have 1,200 subscribers. So now that I've figured out how many views I need to get, as well as how many videos I need to upload in order to get those views, I can now say that, oh, okay, let's see how we can plan around that in order to kind of hit that goal and hit that restriction and hit that threshold. I can decide to say, okay, we can be uploading once a week. So if I'm uploading once a week, it might take me an average of 8 months to get that threshold. If I'm uploading twice a week, it might be lesser than that. Let's say 6 months or 4 months, basically. So now we have targets, we know how long it might take us, and we are going to work hard towards that. That is it for this video. I really do hope you understood this video and that it wasn't as boring as I think it would be, because it's a lot of calculations and all of that. But for those who watched it to the end, I really do hope it was helpful in figuring out how many views and how many videos you need to upload in order to get those views and in order to hit that threshold and in order to get monetized as quick as possible. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and feel free to check out my other videos on YouTube growth, on basically YouTube setup and everything related to filming, growing, and starting up a YouTube channel. If you guys enjoyed this video, again, give me a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll definitely see you guys in my other video. Check out this video on understanding the YouTube algorithm. I feel like it is one of the best videos I've made. It's so detailed. If you guys enjoyed this one, you enjoy that one. Again, subscribe. It is free, and I'll see you guys in the next video.